Hello, Sweet Tooth here. I hope your day is going well. Hakuna Matata. Welcome back to Dead Secret. I'm gonna pick up where we left off. Still trying to figure out what's going on here. Got a lot of empty bottles and I filled them with leeches to start up the machine. But I need to know the order of them. Not sure where to figure that out. So I guess I should go down in the basement. What do you mean I can't? You know, flashlights like these usually take 2 batteries. Usually like a, yeah, D cell. See how it says D cell right there? So I need another battery, and I know where it is. So I can't go down there, because I need the flashlight. Oh, there's a C. Thought it was 2 Ds. Heaviest to lightest. Why did you go out of that? Anyways, it's C. God damn it. It's like you gotta click on everything that you're supposed to click on. Don't click on anything else. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. C, E, A, D. A, D. That did it. The bottles are all in order. Now to put them onto the device. Why did you just weigh leeches? It did the trick. The moon moved into position. Okay, I put the batteries in the flashlight. It's working again. The Earth model was calibrated by the device. Now I need to figure out what to do with it. Really? Alright. Hey! What you want, but oh shit. What? What? Dining hall's a dead end. What? What? Where do you want me to go then? Basement? Bye. Ah! That was close. I'm stuck down here for now. I better find the light switch. Okay. What the hell? Spring is here, and you know what that means. Hours of household chores while the men kick back and enjoy the sunshine. But don't let spring cleaning get you down. Let Mother Nature do the work for you. That's right, ladies. I'm talking about chemistry. With careful application of just a few household chemicals, your work will be done in no time. This handy guide covers a few of the most useful concoctions you can make at home. Have mold in the bathroom? Copper sulfate mixed with calcium oxide makes a great fungicide. Tired of trying to loosen a rusty screw? Just add borax to lemon juice to create a powerful rust remover. Borax and lemon juice. I remember that. Does your man complain about the tap water? You can soften it by adding sodium carbonate. Don't waste time cleaning the hard way. A simple set of common chemicals can help you get that work done faster and smarter. Is there something down here? Cleaning supplies, detergent, bleach. Toolbox. Harris Bullard, Daily Log, June 12, 1964. Today I turned in my resignation at the college. I have arranged for my lab to be moved to my house and am having the ice box installed next Tuesday. I've taken steps to ensure secrecy. Woodcutter may have forced me out of the school, but now the research can continue without his knowledge. I'm lucky that the house has such an interesting history. Jessie came to my office as I was packing up. She was distraught, her eyeshadow all smeared. I have never seen a student so emotionally affected. She has been a valuable assistant this year, and the research will be harder without her. It occurred to me to invite her to work with me at my home, but I hardly think she would have accepted. The young woman now holds a graduate degree in esoteric neuroscience at the age of 23. What does she need an old man like me for? Set of chemicals, none of them are labeled. Hmm. Fuck. Ooh, that scared me.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in 3 days. I've been giddy ever since I figured that this might be a murder case. Not even a broken arm could keep me down. But now that I'm here, the truth seems a lot more complicated. This story is my shot. Better make it count.
Hmm. Oh. What was that? $78. There's nothing printed on the label. Oh, that's better. What the? A tray for mixing chemicals. In an emergency, you may need to identify a foreign substance. Many chemicals can be isolated by observing the color of the flame that they produce when burned. The chart below lists several examples. Okay. I'll do that in a second. What the heck is that about? Huh. September 14th, 1964. Are you enjoying yourself, Harris? Does it excite you to shun me, to treat me like garbage the way that you do? When you sit in bed with that little slut, do you smoke cigarettes and laugh about me? I know all about you, Harris. I know about the girl who's living at your house. You're old enough to be her grandfather, for Christ's sake. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm ashamed of you. The whole town is ashamed of you. You are a laughingstock, Harris. A public spectacle. Now you have that Sawyer kid running your errands for you. You don't even have the guts to show your face around town. Really, Harris? I thought you were more of a man than that. You cheat on me, bankrupt me, and deny me help in my hour of need, and still you are not content? Now you insist on tarnishing my reputation with your lecherous antics. Do you think of no one but yourself? Can you really be the man I knew? The man you threw out on the streets? My man in Louisville refused my bet this year, Harris. If I can't play the races, I don't know how I will survive. By not playing the races, your little vendetta will be the death of me. Do you understand? When they find me lying in the street, starved and thin and dead from exposure, the blame will be squarely upon your head. Why? Weirdo. What a weirdo. Blaming others. Painting on these brushes is hard as rock. Hey, a bottle of lemon juice. Nice. Just a bunch of old paint. Filled with random junk. You still up there? I swear there was something down here. Alright. So what am I trying to make anyways? Oh. What am I doing? Chemical flame test. Alright, copper sulfate, lithium chloride, sodium borate, copper chloride, sodium carbonate. So what am I looking for? Green, orange, or yellow? Seriously, what the heck am I looking for? I do not understand. Go to the newspaper clippings. Where are they? Oh, that was the last letter from Cynthia. Um, sodium carbonate? Anyways, let's try it out. Turn it on. I need to light that, don't I? Do I have something to light something else with? Ah, wait a second. What was with lemon juice? Man, this is so weird. Borax to lemon juice. Borax to lemon juice. I feel like I'm missing something. Why did I take this crank as well? Why did I take that? I am not sure. Am I missing something? I feel like I might be missing something. Really? What the? The hell's that? Box of matches. Okay. Alright. Let's try this out. Turn on the gas. Now the Bunsen burner is on. Okie dokie. Got it all. Why don't you label your poisons, your chemicals? Why not label these things? I mean, they're not really precious to your research, so why not label them? I don't understand. Alright, go mix it together. I got it. Made a paste for removing rust. I don't need these other chemicals anymore. Really? You just threw out all those other chemicals? But, what about the killer? Just throw those chemicals in his face. I mean, that's gotta be real annoying, right? Here you go. Here's some sodium bicarbonate. Yeah. Trust me, you should throw some borax and some lemon juice in his eyes. Guy's gonna leave you alone. The paste has loosened the rust. I can move the crank now. That was pretty handy of me. What? This is a good time to review my notes. Cynthia Peckman wanted money. She don't care about anything else. Sounds like Cynthia is deeply in debt. She inherited Bullard's entire estate. Could she have done it? Graham Wellington has a secret. I don't know if he is woodcutter or not. Bullard was being blackmailed about... Really? Somebody named James Lowry? Who is James Lowry, and why did Bullard want to keep his existence a secret? There's more to this story. Okay, let's see where this passage takes me. Really? Huh. What a creeper. This looks like the end of the line. Why would you say that? Canisters of some kind. They are connected to the pod. This is the device Ballard was killed for. I need to figure out why it is so valuable. Garrett Speller, Daily Log, September 15th, 1965. The main part of the apparatus is complete. Today I tested each of the individual connections, but we won't really know if it works until we can do a proper test with the full moon. The weather conditions required by the device are very sensitive, and anticipating them is proving harder than we predicted. Oops. I must tread carefully now. Should Woodcutter know that the apparatus is functional, I would have no chance of stopping him. We must keep the work secret. I rarely venture from the house now. The device is too valuable to leave unguarded. Graham called again today. He knows I'm up to something. He tried his best to worm some details out of me. But his attempts at subterfuge were pretty feeble. The man is an incompetent scientist, but an even more incompetent liar. Josie volunteered vigorously to be the first test subject, and I readily agreed. It's not going to work the first time anyway. It's really strange. Empty. Cage. Mama. Respectful always. Outrageous hats. Simply wonderful. Adores music. Never angry. Not forgotten. All alone. Josephine Turner, age 10. Rosanna.
Graham Wellington wanted fame and glory. Josie Herrera wanted to find something precious. Cynthia Peckman wanted money. Bobby Sawyer wanted to be a writer. I wanted to get out of Kansas and start a real life. Now I just want to see my mother again.
You can see the house from here. Where's Woodcutter? I don't know, probably being a creeper. Hey, Crystal Cave. Still trying to collect all of that before I read it. There's like an electrical outlet right there that the lamp uses. But it's right into wood. And see how there's no... What, is there like a electrical connections, like wiring that goes through the wood? How does that work? How do I do that? I mean, I'm trying. Giving it my best. Sorta. There's a person inside that, don't you know? Probably a person inside that. Right, let's go back up there. Maybe there's something I've missed. A sharp hacksaw blade. Strange. Hacksaw blade. What do I do with that? A hacksaw. The blade is rusted and useless. I put the new blade in the hacksaw handle. Why would I need this? That would take a really long time, and that angle, that would be pretty hard to do. You'd be really tired after that. And remember, she only has one arm she can use. So she used one arm to use a hacksaw at that angle down there to cut through metal. So she said she couldn't move a piano, but she can cut through metal with a hacksaw one-handed? What? She's like either superhuman or extremely weak. Really weird. Yeah, the console is powered up. Now to get it calibrated. But we don't have any notes on this. I mean... To the moon? Calibrated to the moon. What you talking about? Oh, got it. See, this is how the machine is calibrated. Okay, what do I do now? Fine. What does this thing do anyway? Why would somebody kill for it? I don't know, man. Well, what now? What now, genius? What do you want to do with this? Nothing? Fine, I'll just step away from it, I guess. But why am I doing this? Huh. Don't you come looking over here. Oh, you son of a bitch. You ever played Clock Tower? Clock Tower has a lot more scary chase sequence. Tunnel! 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 Get in the tunnel. This is a bad hiding place! Why would you go here? Well, I'm dead. That was a bad hiding place. Why would you go there? And how did the grate all of a sudden get stuck? Oh, he's not coming after me, huh? Oh, just go inside. That is the worst hiding spot. Woo! Oh! I'm rolling inside it. Check it out. Whoop! See? That's why that was the worst hiding spot. Idiot. End of a hallway that went nowhere. Huh. Architectural design is really off. I'm sorry, but woodcutter is just pissing me off. Not really scared of him. Makes me more mad than anything else. It's actually kind of interesting having him in there anyways. Why is it so quiet? Weird looking clay statue, I can tell you that it's really old. Oh. What's going on? Bill, I have made an incredibly fortunate discovery. About a month ago, a student came by with an old newspaper clipping he had run across. It was dated 1932 and contained a photograph of 4 men arrested in a Chicago police bust. One of them is the spitting image of our dear Bullard. The student thought the photo quite curious, particularly because the man in picture is identified by a different name, James Lowry. I laughed it off as a coincidence and sent the student on his way. That evening, however, I became consumed with the insane idea that perhaps this was not happenstance after all. Could it be that in 1932 our own Harris Bullard was arrested under a different name? With the right connections, confidential police files are as easy to access as public records. I received today a carbon of James Lowry's 30-year-old arrest report. He was suspected of laundering money for a criminal organization but was never formally charged. Sometime between his arrest and his release, his mugshot was taken. Really? Thankfully, this photo was included in the documents I received. It is undeniably Bullard. It seems that there is more to our mutual friend than meets the eye. Bullard's identity is fake? Really? Ancient bags of barley. What is that? Can't see anything with that. Roosevelt signs Cullen-Harrison Act. Today, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Cullen-Harrison Act, or Beer Bill, into law. The law gives states the authority to legalize the sale of beer and wine containing 3.2% alcohol or less. For many, the act marks the first step towards dismantling the Volstead Act and ending prohibition. Supporters of the act argue that prohibition has led to a rise in organized crime. A lot of small-time bootleg operations just went out of business, said a local restaurant owner who asked that his name be withheld. Huh. Empty jug. Hey, moonshine! Ah, making moonshine. Yep, distillery. Can't open it. James Lowry, Daily Log, January 5, 1944. Harris died today. The whole squad gone. The thing is, it should have been me. I was supposed to be on that sub. I asked Harris to switch with me this morning, right as the crew was boarding. Told him I didn't feel well. I have never liked submarines. Harris was the only person I've ever really thought of as a friend. My associates in Chicago would stick a knife in my back without blinking an eye if they thought it would get them some dough. In fact, I'm sure that's what they intend to do the moment I step off this boat. Perhaps I should see Harris's passing as an opportunity. That possessiveness of Harris's passing, there's different ways to do it in English language. You can either do an extra S, an apostrophe S, or you just take off the S and don't do anything. Where you just say, perhaps I should see Harris passing as an opportunity, or with the apostrophe S. Usually I do apostrophe S. There's different standards that it goes under. Anyways, all of his things are here. His papers, his extra dog tags, the physics book he showed me. His passport is here. Everyone who knew us personally is at the bottom of the ocean. Maybe my dear friend Harris has provided me with a way out. James Lowry took over Harris's life. Really? Get away from Chicago criminal organization. It's a large metal crank. You know, if Woodcutter put me down here, why did you just give me all my stuff? Like, he's okay. Okay, I'll just give you all this stuff. Probably because he still wants to research. But then why is he trying to hurt me? So weird. Got it. Okay, now let's see if I can get this thing going with one arm. Well, you were able to saw through metal. No fuel, huh? Alright, so no fuel. I do have an empty moonshine jug. Try to find something I can empty. Nope, that's not it. How can it burn your eyes when you're so far away from it? Except moonshine is a really high concentration of alcohol. Don't be touching your eyes with it, though. I wouldn't want to drink it, but I bet this old moonshine burns pretty well. It's because it's pretty much alcohol. Like pure alcohol. Almost. I don't know, we can try. Why would a light switch? Why would a light switch open a gate? Well, woodcutter is not Wellington. Really? Really? That's kind of cool. I only got one choice, apparently. It's pretty nice out there. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's what was blocking it. That just leads back inside. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. And I hope you have yourself a good day. And this is Sweet Tooth, signing off. Love you.